this unlucky 13. This is the 13th one of these, and okay. So I have to make I don't know how to start this. The first CD that I am reviewing is, I have to admit that I got this not I didn't really think I knew it wasn't going to be good, but the guy from this band, I don't know what the hell his name is. It really isn't. It does not really matter. This guy right here, you know, he's famous for reality shows, especially like drug-related reality shows with Dr. Drew, that guy who exploits, you know, people that are drug addicts, and he calls, like, you know, drug addiction a disease and all this shit. He's such a moron. Dr. Drew's helping to wimpify or sissify Americans, and by making nobody take credit or take, oh god, the fuck is not, you know, take accountability for their own actions, you know. As somebody who's done drugs and drank and has done everything that you want to do, I've tried everything, and you like what you like, you don't what you don't. I don't have a gene that says, oh, let's do this today, oh, let's do this today. You know, it's just fucking stupid, just a bunch of whiners. Oh, it's a disease, oh, it's a disease. Anyway, I digress. I got this CD by a group called Crazy Town. The name of the album is The Gift of Game. It was 1999 it came out. Crazy Train, or Crazy Town, and these guys are so fucking lame. Which makes sense that the guy would wind up being a whiny crackhead, being like, oh, I can't stop. You just don't have willpower, you idiot. He's overly tattooed, which is something else that annoys me. He's just a dumb LA, overly tattooed loser that's on drugs and is on TV trying to get money, basically getting paid by Dr. Drew so he could get more money to go out and get drugs and date sleazy, slutty girls. That's basically what this music sounds like. A little bit of everything for everybody, and a lot of nothing for no one. It's that rap rock crap. There's about 9 members. Who knows what the fuck they do. When you listen to them on the album, it doesn't sound like they do anything. There's a little bit of hip hop and a little bit of punk rock and a lot of pseudo fake metal, and it's crap. So they got 1 star. I bought that though because I was curious, because I saw the guy whine for a couple seasons on various Dr. Drew exploitation shows, and I was curious. You know, they suck. Crazy Town. So, don't even bother. Look at the dumbass cover. A stupid girl with horns, who's also overly tattooed. I hate, if I could wipe off all my tattoos, I would. I hate tattoo culture. Alright, the next one is, Terrorama. I got, Terrorama, that's the CD. They have a very clever back, because that's the CD, the front. This is the back cover. It's basically the same thing, written upside down. The reason I say that is that's probably the most interesting that this is going to get. This is basically, I'll just describe it. It's the Terrorama is a group of guys, guaranteed they're white. I don't care what you say, but they just sound like the whitest guys in the world, trying to play like soulful jazz, and they have no business. They sound overly studied. They all sound like they can shit out their instrument, and they can just, you know, I guarantee this was like a project that I don't know, I guarantee it, because I kind of vaguely think the name is familiar. But they sound like they came out of music school, you know. They're just like, oh, we just got out of Berkeley, what are we going to do? Let's all get together and make a really ultra bland album a la Sting. will just do really, really cheesy white jazz, kind of funky, and it's kind of a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a whole lot of shit. So Terrorama with, I don't even know, four blocks to I don't care. This album sucks. So this gets 1 star. Just like Crazy Town in their crazy ways. Okay, the next album is by 8. It says 8mm, so and I always think that's 8mm. So I'm just gonna call them 8mm because I don't seem nobody seems to know what they're called. The album is called Songs to Love and Die By. This is actually really cool. It's really I really love female singers. My only it's very kind of like smoky jazzy, you know, very minimal, like very moody, kind of dark, kind of Julie Cruz without the like very odd voice, you know, like Julie Cruz had that voice, and it's nowhere near like Marianne Faithfull or anything for like whiskey soaked, you know, depression music or suicide music. But it's not that bad. I like the music. It's produced well. The only thing I don't like is the fact that I just think the woman could have been a little more like fucked up. You know, not like do you ever think about like Courtney Love, like someone like that? Like she was so like she had like about an hour where she was good, and then and then 10 years of horror. Now she looks like Joey Heatherton meets like Jocelyn Wildenstein. You know, like whatever the fuck happened to her? But there was a lot of good, you know. So she's crap. But you know, there's like Cat from Babes in Toyland that has a great voice. Marianne Faithfull obviously has a great voice. Well, Cat has a good voice for punk, but I mean, but Marianne has an amazing voice, and obviously the Wilson sisters, you know, things like that. I really like female voices. I like the Deal sisters as well. I even liked Kathleen Hanna in her new group. No, I thought Bikini Kill was funny. They were a good, funny kind of girl feminist band because they were just so stupid. And I had friends and we used to like to listen to them and make jokes about them going to the carnival. Anyway, so this album, 8mm, it's not that bad. I'm gonna give this 3 stars because I like this kind of music. It's done well musically. The music is really good and her voice is good. It's just the album artwork and everything, Songs to Love and Die By, it could be a lot, her voice could be a lot darker. I love the atmosphere, but it could be the girl could be like, a little more like a whiskey soaked or a little depressed, more like kind of like that. I don't know, just from my personal taste. I think this is a good album though. It was only $1.99, so it's not that bad. And considering that I've been listening to this in the car and this Towerama nightmare of white middle suburban pseudo fake jazz and Crazy Town and their fake I have to be original, so I can't be original by artistic means, so I'll just tattoo myself overly like the Blink-182 people. Anyway, I think this is decent. It's not that bad. Songs to Love and Die By. Buy that if you're gonna buy anything. But if it's $1.90. It's $1.99 the cutout band. Why not do that?